Hey guys, it's Stacy and Hutch, and apparently our bosses thought that we didn't talk enough.
So we're going to do a podcast.
We're going to say too much. Hopefully we don't get fired, but it's a podcast, so they can't fire us for having our own thoughts.
And we don't get paid for this, so how can you fire from something that you don't actually do for a job?
You're not getting paid?
No, are you?
Let's start the podcast. Yay!
Yay!
Here we are. And Mattress Galaxy is bringing you Stacy and Hutch Say Too Much, so thanks to them for sponsoring the podcast. But we got to get right to it. Talk's with us. Talk!
Hey, Talk!
So excited. Good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
I'm a little tired because I was up way too late watching videos and
Doing
listening
research.
and listening to your music.
Yes.
I was so impressed.
Thank you for giving me the listens and views.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
How much of the proceeds does she get for watching you? Is that
I'll give you 50% of everything I own.
Oh, nice.
Thank you so much. I don't own much, so
Well, I'm excited because some of your costumes are like right up my alley.
Oh, sick.
Doesn't your girlfriend do those? Or
She does. She that spacesuit, the like famous spacesuit, she designed, and then it was built in Los Angeles by a costume designer named Perry, who's amazing. And yeah, she designs all my like kind of overalls and.
You know,
How cool.
we're kind of skipping ahead to where you're at now, but isn't it crazy how we talked this with Tate McRae, with Jax, how famous everyone has become during COVID and all that stuff, while you were still going through some pretty hard stuff mentally. But before COVID, there was a ton of touring. There was a ton of pushing your record, pushing things. And then you create something and it takes off on the internet. It's got to be strange.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know life before that. Like, I was still, like, Runaway to Mars was my first song. And that came out in, like, kind of after the first kind of section of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really know what the touring life was. But that's part of the reason why I wrote the song is the idea for me when I was, like, developing was I was going to go out on the road and play shows and meet fans and do all that kind of stuff. And it all got shut down. So I had to find another way to do things. And that was online.
What people like caught on to was your cover of House of the Rising Sun.
That was the first. Wow, you guys know everything. I'm so impressed.
Well, and it sounded so cool. I put a little piece of that in our Google Drive. I don't know if you had a chance to
We
see
can't
that.
play it.
We can't.
No.
Oh, we can't because of the
podcast.
Right. Shoot, we don't have.
But he
It's
could sing a
in
little
fair
bit if
use,
he
though.
wanted to. It's crazy. It's weird. The weirdest thing about these rules are, even if we have the artist with us, and they say on the video, you can play my stuff, we still get penalized for it. It's the weirdest thing in the
That's
world.
crazy with House of the Rising Sun because it's like a song it's like a mining song
Yeah.
from like the, I don't even know, 1800s. And so it's like, I think there's no copyright on it anymore.
So it's fair use?
It's not important.
Well, we'll ask. If we can,
Yeah.
we'll insert.
Yes.
Insert here.
If not, you know what? He needs the hits and views. Look him up.
Yes, it's really
Just
I
do
cool.
need
that.
it, please. I'm so underprivileged. Please help me.
Well, it's worth a listen because I mean, it's because I don't know, and then your hair is like down and all colored, and I'm just like,
Yeah, it was when
who's
I had-
this
I had
dude?
pink hair, yeah.
And I'm like, who is this dude? And this voice comes out, and I read the comments, and people are just like comparing you to all these different artists, and I'm just like, wow, interesting. And then I'm just like diving deeper and deeper. I'm listening to your stuff, and I'm reading about the song the first song that you released, Runaway to Mars,
Right.
and then your story behind it, because we are we're big supporters of mental health, and we just started this big event that we're doing every year. We're doing it again in May, a big concert that supports mental health awareness. And so it got me very interested in Runaway to Mars. Tell us kind of the story behind that song.
I mean, I wrote it at 3 a.m. I'd moved back to my parents' house when the pandemic hit. I was in a big city and I was afraid that the world was going to end. So I moved back into my parents' house, wanted someone to hang out with. And I found myself spending a lot of my time writing. And 3 a.m., I was sitting on the corner of a bed. I just watched like Interstellar for the 200th time. I love that movie. And I was just like, what if I ran away from all my problems?
Was it the McConaughey one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, he's so hot. He's so steamy. If he just talked to me one time.
Here's the thing, though, with that movie, and now that I can now that you say that that's your movie, the song totally makes sense. The movie is basically about a guy who has to communicate with his daughter through weird dimensions and parallels
and try and make it back.
And yeah, and it's interesting because that's his goal, is to make it back to where he was.
Right.
And that's your song, really.
Yeah, it's kind of like the feeling was like my career was put on hold. Like I was supposed to be releasing music, and that was put on hold because I couldn't go play live. And no one really knew what to do with new music at that time. And so I felt pretty stuck, and there was no plans. And who knew when the pandemic was going to end or slow down or anything. So everything was so uncertain. I have no real skills. I'm not a skilled worker in any way. I just make music. And so it was like, oh, well, maybe this is the end of it. I should just run away.
We know how you feel. We're in radio.
Yeah.
We literally can't do anything else
Exactly.
besides do, talk on the radio.
No, real job. I don't know what I would do.
Yeah. What were you studying for? I know you went to college for a short period of time.
I went to college for a year and then dropped out, but I was in there for PR, public relations.
Did that really interest you, or were you just like, I gotta
no,
pick something?
I was just a goofball. It was the same thing going through high school. Like I made friends with people and made friends with teachers to get through stuff, and made videos.
Oh, same with me, dude.
And stupid songs, like that's how I made it through. And then college got there, and I kind of could do the same thing, but then I was starting to fail classes, and I was like, this isn't working anymore. I should probably just leave.
We're not saying you can pay teachers off, but if you make them your best friend,
and they love you, it's the best way to get it.
Oh my God!
Holy,
man, I think I had 42 unexcused absences my senior year.
Wow.
Scammers.
The only reason I passed was because I treated them like they were my mom.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it was my one of my high school teachers was the person who encouraged me to sing, and I wasn't really doing that at the time. And my brother's a singer; he's a Broadway actor, and he does TV and stuff.
Really?
And so he was kind of the first kid to do it. And then I thought it wasn't cool because I didn't think he was cool when I was growing up. He's older than me. And so eventually, when he started having all this success and he was doing well, then I kind of thought it was cool again. And he was out of the house, and then this teacher told me that I should be singing. And she heard me. I was playing banjo, of all things, in a high school hall, and yelling and screaming and making up songs. And
how many instruments can you play?
You play a lot, don't you?
I used to be better at a lot of them, but I started on drums when I was 4, and then piano, guitar, like bass, banjo.
Please tell me you did show choir.
I did.
Please.
So this teacher that told me to sing was in charge of Glee.
Okay.
And so I did it for a year, and I was like, "Can I be the drummer?" And she's like, "No, you need to sing."
You need to sing.
Okay. I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, I always curse my mom because I was not she never put me in sports for some reason.
Yeah.
It was always theater, singing, and everything else. And I kind of like it now.
It served you well, though.
It did, yes.
Because you're quick on your feet. You can ad lib.
And anytime someone needs a barrel roll, I can just do one real quick.
Ready.
I'm ready to do
That's
it.
amazing.
So what's next for you then? I know you're actually doing what we talked about the movie Interstellar, what he wanted to go back to do, what you wanted to go back to do.
Yeah.
It's perform live in front of people.
Yeah, so it's going to be a busy year. There's a lot of dates.
And you're with Milky Chance,
and
too.
Milky
I
Chance
heard
and Young
you're-
the Giant.
Yeah, you're going to be at Surly in the summer.
Yes, that
like
sounds
here.
right. I'm going to be in Minneapolis. I know there's
Yeah.
a date in Minneapolis.
At Surly,
That's
just
gonna be
like
awesome.
right over there. And with Shania?
Shania Twain, yeah, we got a few dates with Shania
Are you
Twain.
kidding me? How
Which is
exciting.
crazy for me because that was my first album ever, was Up by
No
Shania Twain.
kidding.
That was my first CD I ever
Did you
got.
watch the documentary?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's so good.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, because it's in her own words.
Yeah,
She
She seems like a great person.
a cool lady.
I'm very excited.
How does that happen? How do you get chosen for these tours? Is it a label thing?
It's an
where you
agent
request?
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an agent thing. I think, I kind of feel like I proved myself a little bit over the last year, and put on some great shows. I got a great slot at a festival in Quebec, where there was like 70,000 people before Luke Combs.
Wow.
In the summer. I don't know how I got that slot. It was more agent magic. I think everyone, like, we had talked to a friend of mine who played the same slot a few days early, and she's like, oh, 20,000, 30,000. But Luke Combs hadn't been there in 4 years, and they kept moving the shows because of COVID.
Mhm.
So I think a lot of
people will be there
Yeah.
for sure.
And I didn't remember the words to the first song. It was shocking. I'm usually good in front of crowds. Like,
Yeah.
it's what I do, but it was a very shocking experience.
Do you get nervous?
That time I did. There's sometimes I did. I got nervous before. I played the Troubadour. I got nervous for that. But not since then. It's been really good since then. Yeah. I'm not usually nervous.
Well, they're all there to
I
see
psych
you.
myself out sometimes. I overthink.
Yeah, sometimes.
So have you heard from, now obviously you have mentioned your love and how they've helped you a lot, Coldplay. Have you heard from Chris Martin? Have you?
I haven't heard personally from him. I know that he's listened to Runaway to Mars.
Cool.
That was a big moment for me. I don't really know much more. It's hard to get through to people when they're that famous. You know? I'm hoping that at some point I'll be able to have a conversation with him and thank him, and
maybe open for them sometime.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Who knows?
I can hear the influence too.
Yeah, I think especially on the new album that I made, you can hear it a lot.
When it comes to influence and like having those people that do influence you while you're in the booth singing, are you thinking not necessarily that you want to sound like them, but how are you channeling that in the booth when you sing? Because your voice is still your voice.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is like while it's being written, to write it from the heart. It's the most important thing, and I think all the best artists do that. Not saying that I'm the best artist, but I try and practice the same thing.
Yeah,
sure.
And I think when you go into a booth and record vocals after you do that, it becomes a lot easier because it's something you really feel, and it's not, you don't have to push yourself into a space like you're not acting, you're not like you're writing, you're singing what you wrote and what you feel.
What comes first, the lyrics or the music?
I think melody comes first, lyrics come second for me. But sometimes that's different. Sometimes it changes.
Yeah,
it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's one of those things where everyone's process is so different when it comes to writing music. You know, we were talking with Charlie Puth. He always has something in his head, and sometimes it drives him crazy.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
It's hard to have a conversation with him sometimes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because you're all over the place. I mean, I think definitely the points where like you shut your brain off in the shower when you're lying down and it's like 4 a.m, 3 a.m, or 2 a.m, who knows? Whenever you go to bed. Like the points where you're starting to just relax and then things just like come at you. That's when I find the most inspiration.
You know, they actually did studies, and in the shower is when people actually get a lot of really good ideas. And they make aqua notes. Did you know that? There's actually like stickies you can put in the shower and you can write
notes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get you some.
I get it. Yeah, that'd be great. I get it though. I get the shower thing. I mean, it's like you're just going through the motions and you don't have to think.
Yep.
Oh, my shower lasts like 30 minutes. I just stand there sometimes.
Yeah.
And you don't even realize you get out and you're like, oh, wow, that's.
Mine are usually quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like to be in the shower.
You don't want to linger?
No. I like to get things done, you know.
If people want more info on where you're going to be to get your music, you've got the website, iamtalkmusic.com. It's a cool
I believe
website,
that's
by the way.
correct, yes.
I'm guessing you like pink.
I do like the color pink, yeah.
I love the teardrop makeup on that,
thank
that
you.
front page.
Yeah,
that's
very
actually
cool.
pretty cool.
A friend of mine named Sam did that.
And did they do each individual strand of hair?
No, that I had done by someone who's also incredible. I can't remember her name off the top of my head.
Well, congratulations on what's to come, and we can't wait to see you here in Minneapolis. It's early.
I'll be back.
There you go. Yeah, for sure. And so thanks for coming in, man.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, everybody, it's time for Pass or Play!
Yay! Da, 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 da. It's time to pass or play. We're gonna pass or play. We're gonna pass or play. Pass or play. Because these are the only words.
There could be more words, but I think that's all you're sticking to.
Well, that's all I have time to think about right now.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say, because those are the rules to the game.
That's also that.
Pass or play. Pass or play.
All right, where are we standing here, Ross? I think Stacy's running away with it.
No, actually, we're tied 1-1.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, she ran away with 2022.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say run away.
She caught up and left you behind.
Sauntered.
Sauntered?
I was the dark horse.
She was the dark horse, and thanks to Grant and
Great
Paul Folger.
Use of the word sauntered.
Thank you.
Wow.
All right, let's do it.
If you can skedaddle this time.
You scored better skedaddle. Okay, here we go.
What are our categories?
Your categories today, that's a big ball.
That's what she said.
10,000 lakes. Child, please. I need some coffee. Join the union. Closing time.
So who goes first?
Hotch won last week, so you
Stacey
pick.
goes
Yep.
first.
I'm going to go with Union.
All right. Join the union.
Yeah.
Founded in 1858, Minnesota was the blank state of the United States of America. The 41st, the 19th, the 25th, or the 32nd.
I recently read
Pass
this.
or play.
I recently read this. And
Hotch, that I think
can I remember the answer?
Hotch may know. He
I
may
may
not.
have recently read this too.
Yeah. I think I'll play, and I think it's the 19th.
Stacy's going to play. And what we have learned here, reading comprehension, not her strong suit.
Oh, darn it.
30 second.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Good work, Hutch.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Good for you.
But I
Not
don't
even
get the point.
Not
anyway.
even one of us. I'm the only one that's
Where
one of
did we
us,
read that?
right?
I don't know.
We must have read the same thing.
I'm sure we did.
Was it on the air?
No.
No.
As we were doing research for something, probably.
No point for me though.
Why not?
Well, because she played and I just guessed for fun.
Mm-hmm.
But she played and got it wrong, so you get the
Oh,
point.
I do get the
Oh, you
point.
do?
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that
I
was
forgot.
a thing.
No, yeah, if you get it wrong, you get the point. That's why
Somebody always gets a point.
Okay.
Yes, that's why choosing pass may be beneficial if they get it wrong, because then you get the point. So yeah,
Got
duh,
it.
forgot. I mean, I didn't get it because I got it correct. I just got it because Stacy got it wrong. All right, let's go. I'm gonna do. Whew.
That's a
hoping-
big ball.
I'm gonna do 10,000 Lakes, child, please.
10,000 Lakes. Child, please. Minnesota is known as the land of 10,000 lakes,
Mhm.
but the Minnesota DNR actually suggests that number is much higher.
Yeah.
Hutch, does Minnesota have just over 11,000 lakes? 14,000 lakes? 16,000 lakes? Or 19,000 lakes?
It's just over 11,000 lakes. Final answer.
It is just over 11,000 lakes. Final answer,
Yes.
to quote Hutch. Well, I think they say turnabout is fair play. Correct answer is just over 14,000 lakes.
Well, let's change it then.
Well, wait a minute. If you got it wrong, does that
You
mean
get
I
the point. Yeah.
You get the
okay,
point.
so I don't have to answer it. I
No,
just get it.
yeah.
Okay,
We're tied.
good.
Yeah.
Yay!
How have you guys forgotten the rules to this
Yes.
award-winning game?
I rely on you, host.
Yes. So we're tied right now.
We are tied.
All right, Stacey
Neither
can
one
pick
has
the
gotten
category.
a question right, but we are tied.
Yes.
The answer is
That's why Passer Play is great, because someone can still
Yes.
win by getting all the questions
yes, we
wrong.
can
That
get them
is
all wrong, and somebody
brilliant.
can win.
Okay, good.
14,380 for those wondering.
By the way,
at home.
it is surprising that I don't know the rules when I created the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is weird.
It's like you play Monopoly so long you forget the rules.
I think
It's true.
the best part is when you first explained the game to me, you had to tell me like 3 times, so I
You
understood it,
Yeah.
and now I'm the only one that remembers.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right, let's go with big ball.
Did you know the biggest ball of twine built by
Oh.
a single person resides right here in the great state of Minnesota?
Sure does.
Can you name that city? Is it A, Hutchinson, B, Beloit, C, Fremont, or D, Darwin?
Of course, she gets this one because she talked about it on
Pass.
Today I Found Out.
Or play?
I've known this for quite some time.
Yes.
And
Wait, you
I'm
talked
gonna
about this
play.
today?
No,
No.
not today.
Oh, okay.
I know that it is Darwin.
Wow, good work.
All right.
Yay! I wonder if that big ball of twine smells bad.
Probably.
It is 12 feet in diameter and weighs, check this out, 17,400 pounds.
Is it real twine? Like, is it real?
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is.
And it sits out in the rain and the
I
elements?
think
No.
it's encased now.
They-
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
about 30 years ago, they encased
Okay,
it.
so, oh, okay.
I wonder how many mice live inside of it.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, inside the actual twine. Oh, a bunch. If you ever go through Darwin, like you're going to a cabin or something,
Mhm.
you should stop and see it
And
because
take
it's
a
just,
picture.
it's a tourist trap, but it is kind of funny. You're like, wow, somebody did this.
What are the last two? I forgot.
I need some coffee. Closing time.
I'll do closing time.
I think we're going to go the 5th question because I like your chances.
Well, Casey, I changed her name.
Call me whatever.
Stacy, she at least drinks coffee. I don't, so
Okay.
I don't want to. I know I'm not going to get that one correct. All right,
After,
what do we got?
after a very brief 17-year hiatus, this band reformed in 2017. A, Soul Asylum. B, The Replacements. C, Semisonic. Or D, Motion City Soundtrack.
See, here's the thing. The category closing time is a semisonic song.
It is.
But are you trying to trick me,
Am I?
or are you trying to give me a clue?
Oh!
Am I?
See, that's the thing. I don't know. I'm going to say Soul Asylum because I think you wouldn't obviously put semisonic in there. So, and have it be right. So I'm going to do Soul Asylum.
Hutch, you are so smart, but not in this case.
Oh! Is it semisonic?
It is Semisonic.
Why would you do that to me?
Stacey, wins this
Oh
game
my
3-1.
Oh, that was super mean.
That was so mean.
There was an
So mean.
I would have picked
overarching.
the same one.
Yeah.
It makes you feel better.
Thank you.
There was an overarching theme today. Every question was Minnesota related,
Oh,
just
good
for
job.
fun.
That was fun.
Every band listed there is a Minnesota band in some way, shape, or form.
By the way, we do want to thank, speaking of Minnesota,
Yes.
Mattress Galaxy
Yes.
for being a part of Stacey Hunt Say Too Much. And you can always check out their sleep sanctuary in Woodbury.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice reminder that you should have a sanctuary for yourself when you go to sleep because it's so important. And that's where the Stearns and Foster collection is.
Mhm.
And you'll get to see how beautiful they are. I mean, they're beautiful on the outside and on the inside. In fact, all of the Stearns and Foster mattresses are built by the same person. So you know that every little step has been done properly, and then everyone signs them. They actually sign them. Like if I made one, I would sign my name on it, so they know that that person made it and they made it with pride.
It's let me tell you, you want the best sleep, that's the place to go.
It really is. They want to help you get the best sleep you can, and they care about it. And you know what? They are non-commissioned, so they don't have anything riding on get them to buy the most expensive one because they don't care. They just want you to feel better and be happy with what you bought.
Just go to mattress-galaxy.com to find out where their locations are. You can even shop now and sleep better tonight online. That's mattress-galaxy.com. You ready for Snack Chat?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
What's the latest grub?
Soup's on, fat boy.
You'll find out what's an oral gasm
Your chicken is delectable.
and what's storm food.
That's disgusting.
Because it's time to test your
we
taste
need to go
buds as
grab
we
some
now
stuff?
I think
present
so.
Stacey and Hutch's Snack
No,
Chat.
we're good.
Oh.
I got everything here.
Oh, you do?
And you just talked over the intro, but it's okay.
I know it's my fault.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was.
Do you want to play it again?
Actually, you know what you do want to grab? Just grab the pop. Sorry. But I got to get Stacey here because I need her reaction. So both of you don't need to go.
Okay.
Okay. So did I show you these or no?
You showed me nothing.
Oh, I didn't? I thought I showed you these. Chicken skin chips.
Oh, you told me about them.
Yes. These are flock. They are chicken skin chips. What they are is chicken skins, culinary seasonings, and flock of goodness. So I don't know if I don't know if Stacey's gonna. No one can hear.
Sorry. Flock of goodness. That
Um,
made me laugh.
So here's the flavors we have. Stacey, if you want to try one, be my guest. If you don't, I understand. We have regular. We have salt and vinegar. And we have, of course, Nashville hot.
Ooh.
Ross, you get the hot.
No, I don't do spice. I'll try the other two.
I'll try the hot. So here,
Coming back
Stacey,
your
you can
way.
open this one.
Oh, I thought they'd be more like
Oh, sorry.
jerky. They feel a bit.
No, they're chicken skins.
Where did you find these?
Sorry, but-
You know those stupid Instagram ads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Those I get sucked into those all the time.
I think these are going to be good. Do you open the hot one first?
No, that's the salt and vinegar.
Show these off
Eh.
to the fine folks. You did.
Oh my God.
I'll do the hot one just to.
Go on camera, focus on it.
Oh, I like these.
Nope.
Yeah, I like this.
You can have them. There you go. The hot's not too bad.
There it is.
Oh, nope. No, thank you.
I can't do it.
No, thank you. You're not gonna eat it.
No.
Okay. You shouldn't. Do you have a cup?
I do.
All right. Let's do. Let's cleanse our palates. This is the new Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Strawberries and Cream. It does come in regular as well, but since Ross is diabetic, we said zero sugar.
You guys are so nice. Thank
Um,
you. I noticed that right away.
You guys can pour in your own cups, and then I'll take the can. But so this just came out, by the way.
Thank you.
It's apparently is hard to find some places. Stacey was searching for it, couldn't find it. But let me tell you,
Want more?
it's so good. It is so good.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's good. Thank you. Yeah, Ross would.
There's not much left.
Ross will definitely buy this when he pops into a petrol station.
I looked
100%.
for it. I even went to a gas station to find it. I couldn't find it.
Oh, it's so good.
So who found it and where did you find it?
I found it.
It's very sweet. It's very sweet.
I found it. It tastes like a cereal,
Kind of, yeah.
like fruity
Yeah,
pebbles.
you're right.
Pebbles?
Yep.
I found it at Cub. It was on an end cap.
Mm.
All right, to go with chicken, Frank's Red Hot has a new Goldfish limited edition flavor.
Ooh.
So it's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. I'll try it first, Ross.
I'll tempt it if it's just a goldfish.
That red hot stuff's been all over lately. I've seen tons of products being touted.
I'm amazed, and I think the world of people who can do spice. I can't. It's just nothing I've ever been able
It's not
to
even
do.
that. This one's not that spicy.
It's spicy to me.
Is it?
I don't feel it. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think it's, to me, it's not that.
Don't let the kids have it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, one, I didn't taste any spice.
Your son freaked out over a cinnamon jelly bean.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like mint. Mint for him. I don't know. It's okay.
Those are okay.
I hurts my tongue.
The second one. Yeah.
All right, then you know what? Fine. For Stacy's sake, we will go get the last time. I was saving it for next week, but we'll go get it because she needs a little dessert right now.
Yeah, I do.
You want to grab
I'll
that?
go grab it.
Yeah. And so this is, we talked about this a couple weeks ago when they first came out. Couldn't find them anywhere. All of a sudden, I did find them available, and they are the newest. Do you need to drink more? See, that wasn't even, I didn't feel like that was hot. It was?
It hurts my tongue. I have a very sensitive tongue, though. You know that.
Yeah.
Do you do Parmesan garlic? Like sauce or anything?
Yeah.
All right, here is the newest Oreo cookie, limited edition. It is called the Most Oreo.
Yay!
And it's most stuff with Oreo cream filling. So it's not just Oreo cream, it's Oreo cream.
Oh,
Now,
this is
likes
mega
golden
fat.
better, but I'll tell you this.
I'll handle it with this. I'm
Look at
going to
that.
take two.
Look at that cream in there.
Yeah, that looks incredible.
Hey,
And I
buddy.
will try one of these. I'll just immediately run and take more.
Oh my God.
Nobody has ever not. All Oreos are good Oreos for the most part. Some are just much better than others.
This is good. Did you double? You did double the double?
Uh-huh.
This is good. An Oreo cream Oreo. Super, super good. All right, there you go.
So they put Oreo inside the cream, too. Unnecessary.
You think so?
This is good. Yep, this is good.
Yeah, really good.
People, you need to try this.
It's like a weird.
Stacy would like it better if it was on a golden Oreo.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the golden Oreos.
That's
I like
all
the
she really
mint
eats.
Oreos.
Mm-hmm.
was good.
These are useless.
You think so?
They might as well be poker chips.
So good. That's why I can't keep Oreos at my house. I don't. No way.
I love that the next show that comes in here is just going to be like, why are all these discarded Oreo tops on the ground?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, trust me, they'd eat the Oreo tops too. There you go. All right. I guess that's it.
Yay.
Hey, don't forget to check us out. You can stream our video podcast on YouTube or KS95.com. Stacy with an I, KS95 on Instagram. Hutch, KS95 on Instagram as well. And there you go. That's what we do. You good, Ross? We need anything else?
No, we're good.
Thanks to
Good
Mattress
stuff.
Galaxy for bringing us Stacy and Hutch. Say too much. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.